Testing 1, 2. Alright. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and hop right on into our training real quick. Again, Brian Burns, Will Greer, Vernon Butler Jr. are our training focus players.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday.
Yeah,
Only
Victory
one way to
Monday.
Get that. Let's see some
That's what we're
hustle out
talking
there.
about.
We got a big game on Sunday.
It's hardcore, all about Victory freaking Monday. Alright, so drive concept. Not that I need to really go over it, because I really don't care. Because I really already know how to do it. Beautiful pass, DJ Moore. I'm going to try and get 100%. Here's Brandon Coleman once again. And this game, Game 3 and Game 4, are both going to be played in this sitting. I do need to do some editing. Ooh, Cam Newton. Got to be more accurate than that, buddy. I'm going to do some more editing eventually, but I'm mostly not too worried about it. I'm just kind of playing just to play, and if y'all tune in, y'all tune in. If you don't, you don't. So, I mean, we'll see where it goes. I mean, I'm going to do a full season. So right now, we're finishing the preseason. There's Greg. Nice blocking Brandon. So we get a silver on that one.
I mean, you had a great
Not bad. Let's go ahead and skip the tutorial. I don't know why they keep giving me tutorials, especially when I turned off tutorials. And gotta prevent the first. That works. You know, Brian Burns is gonna be really good. I mean, I'm really looking forward to how he plays. He already plays really, really well. Oh, big hit, Eric Berry. Like that. So, apologize if you guys heard an alarm. That was me setting my timer so that I knew when to stream, which was big hit Trey Boston. Trey Boston used to play for the Carolina Panthers before he moved to the Cardinals, of course, now, and at one point I believe it was the Chargers. And then Eric Berry, of course, is your former Kansas City Chief, longtime Kansas City Chief. And then Jordan Scarlett getting wrapped up. And that gives our defense a gold because our defense has been playing phenomenally. I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday morning. Will Greer gets an opportunity to play some more. But not too much. We do have some players to upgrade. Let's see how many. Just one. Our Darius Stewart. Let's go ahead and upgrade him. What are we going to upgrade him to, though? Well, let's take a look at his ratings. What does he need work with? Definitely going to be that route running. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that route runner. Beautiful. Gives him all the green. He's all in green now when it comes to route running. So we're going to try and give him more. Training is complete. Let's go ahead and hop down. I'm going to play the full game, of course. This Panthers team is turning out to be really, really good. We're going to be playing 3 quarters with our starters. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. I believe I turned the injury sliders down because I was getting tired of the amount of injuries, which it was unrealistic. I mean, having 3 or 4 injuries in one game is pretty unrealistic. I mean, usually you'll have like a couple of players maybe, you know, pull something or they're a little sore, but I mean, I was having people multiple injuries that just didn't need to happen. So we turned it down. I mean, realistically, when you're looking at injuries like that, it's usually just a pulled muscle. It's usually nothing crazy, but... Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Carolina Panthers franchise, where we are going up against the reigning champion New England Patriots, who have won a Super Bowl in pretty much like every year that they've ever played the game. At least in the 2000s. Again, those are not your commentators. I am your commentator. The All-Pro Beast. And just take a look at this Patriots team. I mean, I have not actually played against the Patriots yet. I played with them, but I haven't played against them. Well, I mean, I've played against them a couple of times, but nothing crazy. I've never seen their offense. I haven't seen their defense too much. But here we go. Let's get hyped up. You got look at Tom Brady right there. Tom Brady is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. He has won 6 Super Bowl rings. It is crazy how good he is. So here we go. Let's go ahead and kick off right away. And Graham Gano is going to get us started here in Game 3 of the preseason. And back to return is Philip Dorsett, who just takes a knee. And out comes the all-time leading quarterback, pretty much in every category, is Tom Brady. He is going to absolutely shred our defense. We're going to do the best we can to stay on top of him and to keep him locked up and keep him contained. But really and truly, this is going to be a game of man-to-man. Crossing route, and that's number 88. It's gonna be the guy, Demaryius Thomas, coming over from from Houston. Technically he came from Boston, or from not Boston, sorry, from Denver, then down to Houston, and now up to New England, where he's gonna be one of Brady's #1 wide receivers. Also got to watch out for Josh Gordon, but I'm pretty sure he's not in the game, or maybe he's suspended. Play action here for Tom Brady. Brady drops back. He throws it deep, and that's going to be caught by number 84. And that's Benjamin Watson. Tight end out wide at wide receiver. Quick pass out, Benjamin Watson once again. Brady moving down the field at a very quick pace. Need to keep pressure on Brady. That's going to be the big thing today, is keeping Brady under pressure. Hand off and immediately wrapped up there. Nice job, Kawan Short, to make the tackle on James White. Here's your Patriots starting offense. Isaiah Wynn coming back from injury. We're starting receiving core with Demaryius Thomas, highlighting the focal point of that, using Brady as basically just a really big Super Bowl magnet. I mean, that's what they're going to be looking at. Kuechly getting in the backfield for a loss. Stuffing him. Nice job, Luke. And that holds us on defense. That helps us out here. So that's going to keep it to a 4th and 2, and that's going to bring out Stephen Gostkowski, not Adam Vinatieri. Stephen Gostkowski, for 3. That puts the Patriots up by 3. With 7:45 to go. Here comes Gostkowski to kick. Terry Godwin, the second, back to return. He gets it out to about the 25, call it the 26. Gained about an extra yard. And coming out is Cam Newton. This is the man who has just got an attitude all of his own. I mean, Cam Newton is one of the game-changing quarterbacks, but he knows how to throw it first and foremost. Hopefully he doesn't have a season like last season, where he really struggles when it comes to throwing the football towards the after he got hit so much. We'll run to the left here with Jordan Scarlett, and he's going to try and bounce it outside. John Simon for the tackle for a loss. Loss of 5 yards by John Simon. Here we go. Scarlett in between the tackles here. And we get that block. And Jordan Scarlett picks up the 5 that he lost. Brings us back to a 3rd and 10 here. Here's a look at the Panthers offense. No crazy additions to the offensive line. Des Bryant on the receiving core. Hopefully we can get him involved today. He's going to be a big, big reason why we might win this game. They got DJ Moore over on that right side. And here's Des firing. Caught by Des Bryant. Moved the chain. 17 yards on the first reception from Cam Newton. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and slide left. Watching that blitzer coming down. And I tried to dump it to Arma, but Van Noy stayed with him the entire way. Here's a look at the Patriots defense. Michael Bennett, the biggest addition this offseason. Dante Hightower coming as well, one of the biggest Alabama men. Devin McCourty and Jason McCourty. And then, Stephon Gilmore just being one of the best corners in the league. Here we go, shifting left, watching that blitz to the left side. They're going to send pressure. They're going to dump that. Greg Olsen makes the catch. Nice job, Greg. Cam and Greg have one of the best quarterback, wide receiver / tight end connections of anyone that I know. We'll hand off Jordan Scarlett right up the middle. Jordan Scarlett running right into, who is that, Jawan Bentley. 3 carries, 7 yards for Jordan. We'll go ahead and first down here once again. We're going to try and run it one more time. Cam Newton in the gun, handoff. Scarlett, and he's met. Jonathan Jones. Loss of 3 once again. Really struggling in the run game today is the Panthers, who were really successful a few games ago. Here's Arma. And going for Brandon Coleman, who cannot hold on to it. That's not good. They need to be able to hold on to those. Especially Brandon Coleman coming in as my number 2 tight end. And here's Des Bryant once again, catching it wide open. Des Bryant just finds a way to get open and he just catches it. He just catches it. Hand off to Scarlett. Tried to bounce it inside, but there's a face mask penalty on the defense. That's going to be on Danny Shelton. We'll take that. That moves to the 14-yard line, gives us a 1st and 10. We're going to run some misdirection here. They're blitzing off that left side, so that means that if we can get right in between the tackles, we'll be good. Scarlett plowing forward for a couple, and Kyle Van Noy is going to go down with an injury. As you can hear the players talking down on the field who are mic'd up. We want Coleman to run a sharper corner. Motioning DJ Moore. And Cam Newton takes a snap, and he's going to fire it, and intercepted. Patrick Chung being chased down. DJ Moore might grab him. And Patrick Chung for a pick 6. You're kidding. 95-yard pick 6 here in the preseason. Cam Newton, I don't know what happened there. I made the right read, but I guess Patrick Chung just made the right play. Steven Gostkowski's extra point is good, and the Patriots go up 10-0 here in the first quarter after a beautifully slow drive that brought him down to a pick 6. Here's Terry Godwin, and he's just going to take a knee. Not going to risk anything right now. I don't know how that happens. I mean, the Patriots have one of the best defenses in the league, so, I mean, it's not surprising. sliding the offensive line to the left, watching that blitz, and getting sacked. Nothing he could do about it. Deron Harmon coming down from that safety position to wrap up Cam Newton. They are just sending blitz after Cam. They just do not want him to get comfortable in the pocket. Dropping back, dumping it. Jordan Scarlett. Jordan gets one block, and he jumps over one man to pick up a couple. And I believe that's going to bring up third down. Coming out in a verticals look here, we're going to be looking for Curtis Samuel here. If and only if he gets open, and which he does. Curtis Samuel gets hit real hard, but makes the catch. Here we go, passing one more time. Cam Newton in the gun, Scarlett to his left. He's looking, not finding anyone, getting wrapped up there. Dietrich Wise gets the sack. It is sack city for this defense. Absolutely nothing that the Panthers can do. Firing, Des Bryant makes the catch. Nice job, Des. Looking to try and run. Looks like they're not going to run. They're going to audible out of it. Cam Newton. And they don't blitz like he thought they were. And nice catch, Des Bryant once again. Des Bryant has been a safety valve for Cam Newton today. 4 receptions for 54 yards today already. Very nice start for Des Bryant. Really showing his reliability for Cam. Getting that second block for Scarlett, who's going to try and plow his way forward. Jordan Scarlett, 7 carries for 20 yards as he picks up another first down. Moving the chains, not a bad start for Jordan. It's a little slow start, but getting where he needs to be. Ian Thomas here to the right side at tight end. Handoff, Alex Arma, the fullback, and he's going to get leveled. Jawan Bentley after he carries for a yard. We have run out of running backs. Might need to go sign. Well, we got Elijah Hood. I don't know why Arma's getting more the carries of power back over Elijah Hood. Firing. And way over top of Greg Olsen. Don't know where that pass was going. They usually have a much better connection than that. I'm looking for a Verts here. Olsen possibly. Watching the safety, McCourty. And it's going to be Olsen who makes the catch for a first down, converting third down once again. Here we go, handing off again once to Jordan Scarlett. Going to the right side, here's the handoff. Good seal block, and Scarlett's wrapped up immediately. Landon Roberts bringing him down. Here's the draft class for the Carolina Panthers in 2019. Highlighted there by Brian Burns, the linebacker, who was their first-round selection. Oh, good run, Scarlett. Beautiful run on second down. And that's going to end the first quarter of play. New England leads 10-0 here in Gillette Stadium. Here we go, starting down at the 11-yard line. Cam Newton in the gun. Scarlett peels out. Toss to Scarlett. Scarlett fights forward down to the 2. And he gets knocked out of bounds. 2nd and inches is the call. Cam Newton, nice choice there. Unfortunately, I don't have any QB runs. Might have to change my playbook up. Might have to go back to the Panthers. Here we go, run to the right. Scarlett is the back, and he's brought down for a loss. Losing 3 on the play. 3rd and 3 at the 5. Here we go, what are we looking for? Dropping back, stepping up, firing. Des Bryant wide open in the end zone. Nice play. Throw up the X, Des. His first receiving touchdown today. Cam Newton to Des Bryant might just be the next connection that they have. He runs an in route, gets in between the safety and corner. The McCourty brothers got absolutely beat and sliced right there by Des Bryant. And that's going to give the Panthers a touchdown this time. Graham Gano's for the extra point kick, sorry. And Carolina brings it to a 7-10 game now. Only down 3. 9 minutes left here in this second quarter as Graham Gano is going to kick off for the Panthers. He sends it way back and looks like it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. For no return for the Patriots. And out is going to come this defense that hopefully will stop Tom Brady once again. So here we go. Brady in the gun, down at the 25-yard line to start this drive. He drops back, quick dump off. That goes to Dorsett. Dorsett breaks a tackle, and Kuechly cleans up house. Luke Kuechly, one of the best to ever do it. And Brady's going under center once again. Quick pass here, and this time Demaryius Thomas for a first down. Moves his sticks down to the 49-yard line. Brady in the gun. To his left is James White. It's a counter play, handoff, and immediately met there by Gerald McCoy. And that's a loss of a yard there for James White. The second tackle for a loss from Gerald. Called a 2nd and 11. Brady, quick pass, and the coverage was blown. I don't know what happened there, a mix-up on the man coverage, but that's a touchdown for Philip Dorsett, 52 yards. I'm going to show this one more time. As you can see, the corners just were not covering who they needed to cover. They switched it up, and they just broke it down, and that's what that Patriots offense will do to you, as they score for the second time. Except this time not off of a defensive play. This time, well, technically it is off of a defensive play because the corners just absolutely got mixed up right there. I honestly don't know what happened, but that's going to be something the defense is going to have to adjust. Call it 7-17 right now. Carolina's going to get a chance to try and put some more points on the board and see if they can come back in this game. Terry Godwin almost bounced it outside. That would have been a KRT if he could have. Kick return touchdown. They bring it out to the 30-yard line. Not too bad. Cam Newton coming out to start this drive under center. There's going to be 2 tight ends to the right side. DJ Moore in a bunch formation. Gets the block. Gets another block. Jordan Scarlett cuts it back. Jordan Scarlett makes the people miss. Jordan Scarlett is making people miss left, right, and center. As he ran that counter, got a beautiful block. Wants this one more time. He jukes out Patrick Chung. Hesitates on number 31, Jonathan Jones, and finally wrapped up there by Kyle Van Noy. Jordan Scarlett really trying to push the fact that he wants to be a major player on this team. Here we go. Cam Newton in the gun. Scarlett to his right. Olsen, slot left. Dropping back. Finding Olsen once again. There's Greg Olsen, the longtime veteran. It's that connection. And Greg Olsen is just one of the best route running tight ends in the game. He will run it, and then he has hands like glue. He will make the catch on you. Yeah, he will catch it. And then he runs for it after the catch, and he fights for those extra yards. And we're going to go ahead and try and hand it off to Jordan Scarlett here. I don't like what I see. Let's see if we can change it to something else. We're going to go with 4 verts here. We got Des Bryant slot left. And we're going to put it up for Des, who can't make the catch. Stephon Gilmore on the good coverage. We're going to go ahead and go 2nd and 10 here. Going to pass it one more time. Olsen tight end and Coleman. 3 tight end set here with Thomas to the left, Olsen and Coleman to the right. Coleman a little set down. Dropping back Cam Newton. He's looking. He's just going to incomplete throw for Des Bryant on the run. I don't know what that was. Or what he was looking for. Possibly could go for 3 here. Jordan Scarlett out of the 2-back set. Cam Newton in the gun. 2 backs to his left and right. He's got Scarlett to his left and Arma to his right. Cam Newton drops back. He's looking and breaks one. And Scarlett's going to get brought down on a 3rd and 10. Brings it down to a 4th and 5. Not taking any chances even here in the preseason because they're playing these first 3 quarters like a regular game. Graham Gano's going to kick it for 3, and that's going to bring it to a 10-17 ball game. New England only leads by a score, and this defense has got to play better. They cannot be making mistakes like that. Eric Berry, one of the leaders of this defense, hasn't quite been promoted to a captain yet due to the fact that it's the preseason, and they don't usually promote captains unless they've already been a captain, like Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, Greg Olsen. They don't usually get promoted until, or new players don't get promoted until the regular season, making sure that they make the active roster. Going Brady here in the gun, James White to his right. Tight end to the left. Motion. Brady, all the time in the world, dumps off. Demaryius Thomas, there's a fumble. It's scooped up. Eric Berry, he's got it. And Eric Berry almost goes to the end zone for a scoop and score, but nice play by the defense. Luke Kuechly makes the big play. Watch here one more time. Quick dump off to DT. And Luke Kuechly lays the hit stick. Scooped up by Eric Berry, who tries to run, but good angles there by the offensive lineman, and then tries to stay in bounds. Knocked out by Joe Thuney and Julian Edelman. Nice catch, and it would have been a beautiful catch and run, but Kuechly's just that game-changing linebacker that just does that. Here's a look at the leading rusher today. 11 carries for 55 yards for Jordan Scarlett, the rookie, here in this preseason. He is killing it. Starting down at the 8. He's going to go ahead and run a draw here. Cam Newton under center. Scarlett behind him. It's a delayed handoff. Scarlett is going to try and plow his way forward. Good tackle there by Gilmore, who keeps him out of the end zone. Call it 2nd and goal here. Cam Newton under center in an I formation. 2 tight ends to his right and 1 to his left. It's a handoff to the fullback, Alex Arma, who gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina Panthers. And he ends with the slow clap. Alex Arma not impressed. He plows his way forward for a big touchdown. Nice job by this offense and nice job by the defense to set up this offensive possession. Graham Gano is going to come out for the extra point. And Greer with the hold, and it is up and good. This game is tied 17 apiece with about 5 minutes left here in this second quarter of play. Let's see how both teams continue to play throughout this game. It's been a crazy game, and it's been an exciting game, even though it's only the preseason. Just liking to see how these rookies are doing, and right now Jordan Scarlett and Elijah Holyfield really fighting for those starting spots. Philip Dorsett had the longest touchdown of the game. Benjamin Watson, they've made plays all over. Tom Brady's been dissecting this defense like crazy, as they showed the same play as Philip Dorsett once again. We need to play better. Brady is in the zone. It's a 3 tight end formation with James White single back left. The single back behind him, handoff, and immediately met by Kuechly. Kuechly lays the hit. No running on this defense. Kuechly is just, he's so good. And I'm so glad to have him on this team. Brady in the gun, got James White to his left. Ben Watson in at tight end. Delayed handoff. James White. And wrapped up there by, looks like Kuechly and a host of Panthers tacklers. Call that a 3rd and 7 now. Edelman slot left. Brady in the gun. Brady dropped back, looking all the time in the world, and he's sacked by Luke Kuechly. You can't, I mean, this defense stepped up now. 3rd tackle for Kuechly here in the preseason. And here's Ryan Allen to punt. Terry Godwin back to return. He gets a block. He's going to step in and leveled. Big hit there. And Elijah Hood has no carries for no yards today. Here we go, Cam Newton under center. Start this drive, tight into the right. Greg Olsen slot to the right. Good block there by Chance Warmack as Jordan Scarlett once again picks up another first down. Here we go, going to run some RPO with Cam Newton. Scarlett is the back under center. Cam Newton, handoff, Jordan Scarlett, and he's going to get wrapped up there immediately by Patrick Chung for only a carry of about 2. Cam Newton in the gun. Fires. Scarlett dropped it. Dante Hightower was waiting, and I'm guessing Jordan Scarlett didn't want to risk getting leveled by that guy. Probably sick and tired of getting hit. Cam Newton in the gun, dropping back. He's looking. Quick pass, caught Brandon Coleman. And a nice first down, another first down conversion for the Panthers. Cam Newton comes out. Doesn't like what he doesn't like what he sees. He changes it up, moves Brandon Coleman over to the right side. And it's a handoff. Elijah Hood. Elijah Hood for a big carry. Called a gain of 18. Down to the 20-yard line. Elijah Hood's first carry breaks big. Nice read by Cam Newton. They're blitzing coming off that left side. But the 2-minute warning hits, so no chance for the play there. Panthers come out in the gun once again. This is their favorite formation for Cam. Allows him to see the field in his 6'6" tall frame. Not that he needs it, but quick dump off pass, Brandon Coleman. The wide receiver turned tight end. He gained 10 pounds over the period of the offseason. And so they decided to move him to tight end. He's tall. He's fast. Cam Newton tries to scramble. Wrapped up. John Simon gets a sack. Cam Newton not able to get away. Had a nice pocket, nice clean pocket, but he couldn't scramble. No open lanes. Cam Newton here in the gun once again. Scarlett to his left, Olsen slot right. Dropping back. Firing Greg Olsen. And he makes the catch. Nice job. 2nd and goal. Brings up 3rd and goal for the Panthers. They're sending a blitz. Ian Thomas tight end to the right. Quick pass. Ian Thomas makes the touchdown grab. And that's going to give the Carolina Panthers a lead of 6 before the extra point. Cam Newton throws right as he's hit. Puts it right on the money for Ian Thomas. Graham Gano's extra point kick is good. Carolina leads by 7. 41 seconds left with 3 timeouts for this Patriots offense. As Graham Gano's going to kick it off. Tom Brady's going to try and come out and do some Tom Brady things here in the preseason. We're playing the last 2 games of the preseason so we can make final roster cuts. Tom Brady is perfect, 7 for 7 with a touchdown and 142 yards. Tom Brady is the perfect quarterback. Coming out here man-to-man. Brady in the gun. Edelman slot right. Brady dropping back all day to throw. He finds his man, Demaryius Thomas. It's a fumble. It's scooped up by Shaq Thompson. And it's another fumble from Demaryius Thomas. Big hits don't quit. That has been the motto today for this Panthers team. Who hit him this time? Was that Luke once again? Oh, yes, it was. Luke Kuechly laying the hit stick. He is just a hit stick machine. Shaq Thompson with the fumble recovery. Brady has done nothing wrong. They're at the 40-yard line. Panthers start out with it. Cam Newton dropping back. Feels the pressure. Throws a pick. So after a turnover, we give them another ball. We give them the ball back, and that's Stephon Gilmore, who read that he read that way too easily. Cam Newton was going to try and test DJ Moore on a corner or on a post corner route, and he just read it like anything. Brady, all the time in the world, another dump off and another big hit on James White. Luke Kuechly is just all over hit sticking everyone today. He is just not having anyone's crap. We go dropping back. Brady in the gun. Finds him, and Brian Burns sticks him down before the first down. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 with 17 seconds left. Brady drops back. He looks. Finds James White and gets wrapped up. Call another timeout. That's 10 seconds left. They're going to try and go for 3. Here we go. James White in the backfield. Brady drops back. Quick pass out, and nice coverage there. But there's another timeout called. Looks like they're going to be going for that field goal here in a second. And not that it's needed, but they're just going to go ahead and kick the extra point, or kick the field goal, sorry, for Stephen Gostkowski. This should be an easy one for him. And indeed it is. Carolina only leads by 4. And the Patriots score points. With 1 second left, Gostkowski's going to kick it. Back to returning to Terry Godwin. He's not going to be full sprinting, just trying to, just keeping it safe, being careful. And that's going to end the first half of play in this 3rd preseason game. So here's a look at the score. Patriots down by 4. Carolina leads 24-20. Looking at some of the highlights. Brady has thrown a touchdown. He's thrown 2. I thought he threw 2 touchdowns, actually. Or no, he's thrown 1 touchdown. So no quote-unquote halftime reports, but just a couple of highlights. Brady's thrown a touchdown. Cam Newton has thrown 2 picks. Got to work on the better reads. Here's Terry Godwin bringing it out to the 30-yard line. Nice return there for Terry. And here we go. Going to take a look at what we can do here. Jordan Scarlett to the right. Cam Newton in the gun. Brandon Coleman, tight end to the right. Good block. Jordan Scarlett takes advantage of it, of that delay that D lineman has to do to shove the lineman out of his way. 15th carry for 85 yards so far. And there's still a whole another half of football to play. Jordan Scarlett getting all the carries is really racking up his yards. Scarlett wrapped up again. Lawrence Guy this time, bringing him down. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Lost the handoff here. Play action. Going up on a Wednesday for Dez Bryant. Going up on a Wednesday. Dez Bryant with a 52-yard reception. It was either 52 or 57. It was one of those. I can't remember what it said. But it was 50-plus yards. He bobbles it and then catches it. In triple coverage. Cam Newton tested Dez Bryant, and Dez Bryant came down with it. Holy cow, we've got to watch this one more time. 57-yard pass. It's a play-action boot to the left. He waits for someone to get open, doesn't see anything. Technically, Greg Olson's open right there if he really wanted to test him, which he could have. But Kyle Van Noy coming down, lays a hit on him, wraps him up, brings him down. And Cam Newton just slings it. He just hucks it in the general direction. Dez Bryant goes up for it. There's Devin McCourty almost picking it off, bobbles it, and tips it right into Dez Bryant's hands, who just wraps it up down at the 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Dez Bryant is one of the best wide receivers in the league still. Oh, what are we doing? They're going to lighten up like that. We're going to hand it off to Jordan Scarlett. Too easy. Jordan Scarlett, he's worked so hard today, he gets his reward for a touchdown.
Good job.
Man, nice job, Cam Newton, on that drive. Beautiful pass, and that's going to extend our lead to 11 after the Graham Gano extra point. 31-20 is your score. 8:33 left in the third, as the Panthers are going to kick off. Graham Gano to kick. Way out of the back of the end zone this time. Starting coming out of the 25.
Here we go.
Tom Brady comes out with this offense. And they're going to try and drive down and score. I mean, they've been demoralized by the amount of fumbles that Luke Kuechly's given them. Quick RPO there for the Pats. Quick pass to Demaryius Thomas. Brady's only thrown one touchdown today with about 200 yards attached to it. Brady empty set in the gun. Dropping back and a quick pass. That's the first reception from Julian Edelman today. Surprised he hasn't been targeted more. Brady under center. Bunch to the right. And it's a play action. And that's a wide open Demaryius Thomas getting wrapped up down at the 34-yard line. Defense tried to send a blitz and Brady just wasn't having it. He just said, you can try and fool me with that blitz, but it ain't gonna work because I ain't fooled. Brady in the gun. Two running backs to his left and right. It's a play action. And a quick pass and caught Julian Edelman. And draped all over him is Dante Jackson. Brady in the gun. White to his left. Edelman slot right. And the quick pass to Demaryius Thomas. And the big hit from Eric Reed. That's going to bring him down to the 5-yard line. They are right on the cusp of the end zone. Brady is in the zone. He's firing, and that's a touchdown. Julian Edelman. Too easy. It is too easy as they go for 2 to try and make it a 3-point game. And he gets the pass off Ben Watson for the 2-point conversion. It's a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Gostkowski to kick. This defense got shredded on that last drive. Here's Terry Godwin. Bringing it out. Just past the 25, call it the 27-yard line. Rhett Ellison is the tight end that wrapped him up. If he just called out that we're running it. Oh my goodness. Scarlett plows forward for another 10-yard carry. That puts him at 100 yards today.
Here we go.
Cam Newton drops back, fires, and another catch for Dez Bryant. And he's only dropped one pass today. That is crazy. Most receivers drop 1 or 2 passes in the game. Dez has only dropped 1, and he was targeted in a triple coverage situation. Scarlett again for another 10 yards. 19 carries, 110 yards. Jordan Scarlett is going off. I'm going to switch this to a play action play real quick. Play action. Here's Dez. And Dez makes another catch moving the chains. Des Bryant might be one of the captains of this team. The way that he plays. Here we go, handoff. Scarlett once again, another 10 yards. He is 20 for 120. That's 6 yards a carry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, definitely going play action right here. Play action boot for Cam. And he's going to roll. He's going to find his man, Brandon Coleman, who's going to dive. Touchdown, Carolina! The play action boot pass. Wide open Brandon Coleman. Cam to Brandon, and Brandon to the end zone. Brandon just puts out the extra effort, dives right into Stephon Gilmore and levels him as he gets the touchdown. Nice job, Carolina, and this offense. Graham Gano for the extra point, and that's a 10-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. New England has some coming back to do, but they played tremendously so far. New England has played their hearts out so far in this preseason game, and you're seeing a lot from players that are definitely going to be on the team, and then we still have yet the fourth quarter, which is going to be nothing but backup, so it's going to mix this game up a little bit. Then the next game is going to be all backup, so I mean, we'll get to see Will Greer one more time, as well as some of the backups. Brady, quick pass, and that's another Demaryius Thomas. Wide open grab from Brady to Thomas. It's crazy. I mean, 9 receptions, 141 yards. He's put up almost a $150. Brady drops back. He's in the gun. He fires. And a wide open Ben Watson wrapped up by Eric Reed this time. We need Brady to be getting sacked. He needs to get sacked. Brady needs to get sacked here. Broken up. Brian Burns. Nice coverage there on the tight end. They're sending a blitz. Wide open Edelman this time. Nice wrap up, Trey Boston. It's a 1st and 10. They're at the 17-yard line for Brady and company. In motion, Watson. And they hand off. And a big hit and a fumble. Joe McCoy picks it up. And he's going to scoop it down to the 16-yard line. Big man, Gerald McCoy. Is that Eric Reed who laid the hit stick? I think it was. Eric Reed lays the hit stick. And the scoop and score by Gerald McCoy. There it is. Holy big hit, Eric Reed. Not having any of the Patriots driving stuff. Scarlett once again making moves, and another 10-yard carry, called 11. 131 yards off of 21 carries. That's 6.2 per carry. Jordan Scarlett is having one heck of a game. Cam Newton in the gun, handoff. Scarlett tried to counter it, tried to bounce back, no luck for him. Here we go, 2nd and 10, gonna try a play action here with 1:52 left in the third. Cam Newton play action to Scarlett, and he's gonna go deep for Dez, but it's tipped and picked. And wrapped up Patrick Chung with his 2nd interception today. He had him wide open. They came down, they were fooled for a second. Almost sacked, and Brian Burns wraps up the screen pass there. Oh, the loss of 4. Oh, James White. James White off to the races. And he's gone. Touchdown, New England off of one run. 68 yards for James White. What a play. James White just showing pure speed and athleticism after he makes a man miss. They tried to get a big hit on him once again, but no luck. And that brings this to within a 3-point game. With 1:05 left in the third, can the Panthers come back with their starters and get this lead extended? Because it's been a high-scoring matchup today. Terry Godwin brings it out to the 28 after the kickoff. He's averaging about 25 yards a return. He's running the ISO here with Scarlett. Newton under center. In the eye. And Scarlett plows forward, called a gain of about 8. I'm going to run it one more time here on second down. No need to try and fool him. Going to motion Greg Olsen over to the left. Here we go. Motion. And watch Scarlett get this carry. And Jordan Scarlett is wrapped up for a loss. Called a loss of about 3. No, called a loss of 5, sorry. Second tackle for a loss by Kyle Van Noy. Des Bryant to the left side. That's who they're looking at. Overthrew him. Des Bryant was targeted and he was overthrown. Bringing out the punt team. And here is Matt Pilardi on the punt. And no return there from Jules. But a beautiful punt from Matt Pilardi. That's going to pin him down at the 12. That's it, baby. We gonna work. And that's it for the starters. Until the next game. Out comes Brian Hoyer. He runs a screen here. This time it's Sony Michel. And wrapped up very easily. Ron Parker right there. Bruce Irvin. 2nd and 16 here. Brian Hoyer. Quick sideline pass to Michelle for a gain of 3. Called a gain of 2. Hoyer in the gun. Hoyer all day to throw. Finds a wide open man and wrapped up. Nope, that's a fumble. Picked up by Charles Tapper. On another fumble. Dontrell Inman this time on the fumble. They are going to review it though. You have to see if the ball came out before he hit the ground. Does not look like it. Looks like that's a clean catch. And I don't think... Oh, it might be. I don't know what they're going to consider it. What are they calling it? And the ruling on the field is overturned. That brings up a 4th and 5. So still a punt. Ardarius Stewart back to return for Ryan Allen, who is going to punt. Let's see what Ardarius Stewart can do. I don't know who just chased him down, but number 35, Keon Crossan, chasing him down. Here's Jordan Scarlett. We got Will Greer in the gun this time. He gets the second carry, but wrapped up there immediately by number 32. Devin McCourty? Devin McCourty came down. I don't know why he's still in the game. Here we go, dropping back. And almost throws a pick for Will Greer. Looks like that was heading for Jamie Collins. Shift the O-line over to the left. Watch that blitz. Back. Firing. Caught. And Coleman not able to pick up a first. And that's going to be Brandon King, who got hurt on that play. And it's the preseason. With backups, we're going for it. Motion Godwin. And dropping back and firing for Coleman, who makes the catch and goes down quick. Will Greer, nice job. 20-yard reception. Hand it off again, this time to Jordan Scarlett one more time. Actually, we're going to run play action. Let's see if a play action will fool him. Play action. And a quick pass caught. Brandon Coleman holds on to it again. Coleman, Will Greer's favorite target. First down, they're coming with a blitz. Looking for a quick pass here to Ardarius Stewart. They come with the blitz, and he fires almost a pick right to the man. Nice deflection. And now we got Ardarius Stewart to the right, or to the left, sorry. Dropping back, not seeing anything. Gonna float one. Up for Coleman, almost picked, but incomplete. He just had to get rid of it. He was just trying to find something. Will Greer fires the out route and almost picked. Good jump, threw it a little early. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. It's a 50-yard field goal for Graham Gano. Hopefully he doesn't miss it. Graham Gano's kick is up, and it is good for 3, and that's going to give the Panthers a 6-point lead. 6:58 left to go in this 4th quarter. And back to return it is number 14. I believe that's Braxton Berrios. I believe changed his number. 23-yard return. Yep, Braxton Berrios. In the gun is Hoyer. Dropping back, he's looking. Quick dump off pass and caught by Berrios. Oh no, that's Rex Burkhead. Guess they moved Rex Burkhead to wide receiver? Question mark? Is that N'Keal Harry? Yes it is, N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry, the 1st round pick. Hoyer under pressure, puts it up. What was that? He's wide open for the touchdown. N'Keal Harry, what happened to the defense? They just didn't even play it. And they're about to take the lead by 1. What kind of defense was that? That's crazy. Good thing this isn't a regular season game. If this was a regular season game, we'd be real screwed. That would be crazy. I would be really mad if that was a regular season game. The Andrew White back to return here. One of the Alabama men that we have on our team, because why not? Alabama's a really good team. Obi Melifonwu is on the Patriots as well. He's someone who I've had a lot of, I like his skill set. He's tall, he's rangy, he's lanky. You could technically play him like a sub linebacker if you really wanted to. Will Greer getting out of the pocket. He's going to throw that out. Brandon Coleman tries to make a man miss, but no luck. He's wrapped up there by number 50. That's Jamie Collins Sr. Because Jamie Collins went with number 50 this year. Will Greer, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, quick pass. Incomplete, intended for Ardarius Stewart. 3rd time he's tried to target him. And 3rd time he's missed. Greg Olson going to be looking for Stewart possibly. Brandon Coleman possibly. Dropping back, Will Greer. We're going to dump that. Jordan Scarlett can't get the 1st. Brings up a 4th and 2. They're at the 33. They're going to see what they can line up, and they're going to line up in a double slant. If they call a timeout, they will take the timeout if they need to. Dropping back, Will Greer. He fires for Olson, who makes the catch. Rolls up and almost goes for more, but 57 yards for Will Greer so far. Dropping back. Finding a wide open Brandon Coleman, who's going to fight down to the 16-yard line. Nice throw. He just beat his man. That was blown coverage right there. 1st and 10 at the 16. It's a draw play for Scarlett, who gets leveled. Obi Melifonwu, who I was speaking of earlier, makes the tackle. Chris Manhertz in the game. at the left tight end position right here. Quick dump off. Two-man Hurts, who makes the first down grab.
Let's go, baby.
Going to try and run the stretch. Don't know how successful it's going to be. But Elijah Hood gets the carry. And Elijah Hood for the end zone. His first rushing touchdown of the game. Elijah Hood gets in there to give Carolina the lead. They're going to go for two. Looking for Greg Olsen. They come. Greg makes the 2-point conversion, and that gives them the 7-point lead. Nice job, Greg. Greg, this is exactly why he's one of the leaders of this offense and of this team. Barrios decides to keep it, or no, that's not Barrios, that's Rex Burkhead, I guess. I guess they moved Rex Burkhead to wide receiver and made him number 14. Hoyer in the gun with Michelle to his right. He fires, caught, N'Keal Harry with the catch. Looking like one of his favorite targets. Morris Claiborne is guarding him. Oh, nice pass broken up there by James Bradbury. James Bradbury makes the pass break up. Almost tipped it for a pick. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. Oh, that's a pick six. Oh, Morris Claiborne for a pick six. Okay, that was kind of my fault. I mean, I kind of made that happen. But still, I was sick and tired of him going to N'Keal Harry, so as soon as I saw him get open, I lurked him a little bit. Morris Claiborne does what Morris Claiborne does, and Morris Claiborne has done plays like that where he picks it. But that was beautiful. Well read. Brian Hoyer, you're not getting ahead of me. He saw, I kind of fell back a little bit farther than I wanted to be, but pretty much just jumped it. And that's going to give us an extra point. No offense needed. That's going to miss. And Graham Gano misses his first one, but might as well get the miss out of the way here. Morris Claiborne, 1 tackle, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And out comes Graham Gano to kick it off as the Carolina Panthers lead 55-42. That should be Braxton Berrios. I'm very sure that's Braxton Berrios. Ooh, thought they were throwing to N'Keal Harry again. I was just gonna. I mean, it's the preseason. This is where I'm kind of just messing around a little bit. And that's a sack fumble. Picked up by Vernon Butler. Stripped by Charles Tapper. And Brian Hoyer is just shaken up. He is not having a good day. He knows this game's over. It was close for a while. It might have been close if the starters were still out here. Jordan Scarlett tries to make another man miss. He has a $150 on the day running the football. Out comes Elijah Hood. And that's going to bring up the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 55-42. Panthers in control of this game handily here in the preseason. Game number 3 of the preseason. Handoff to Hood, who's stuffed by Danny Shelton. Nowhere to go. There's going to be a timeout by the Pats. There's no rush. 3rd and 1. Here comes Elijah Hood on another carry, and he's going to get stuffed once again. Landon Roberts this time. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And they're just going to take the points, give Graham Gano the ability to kick it. 58-42. Pats, they've got this game in the bag. With 2 minutes left, it's over. No return for number 14.
Ready, ready. 70, Indy. 54. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Get it.
Claiborne beat by Harry on that play.
On the ball. On the ball.
Quick pass, nice job, broken up there by number 39. And that's Lonnie Ballantyne. Oh, that's a false, that's an encroachment penalty. Oh no, false start. On the offense, left tackle. Oh, big hit, Ron Parker. Morris Claiborne beat there, tried to jump it, but no luck. Tried to break it up. The flag on the play, probably unnecessary roughness. That's going to be on Colin Jones. It's going to move him down to the 11.
Keep playing hard. Go. Mike by four. Squeeze, double.
And that's a sack coming from Brandon Chubb.
Cheetah! Big grip.
Incomplete. That time intended for the tight end, number 87. No longer 87 is referred to as Rob Gronkowski.
91. 55 to Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
And Demarius Thomas has come back out, going up against our backups. And caught number 82. Not quite sure who number 82 is. I'm going to guess Maurice Harris. Well, they turned it over on downs. No luck. 11 seconds. Hand it off right to Elijah Hood. Another timeout. Final timeout for the Pats. As Will Greer's going to hand it off to Elijah Hood one more time. Give Elijah Hood those extra stats. And that's a flag. Give him a face mask penalty. That's not good. Can't be having face masks. We're definitely going to take that's on Joe Juan Williams.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
One more handoff to Elijah Hood. Rack up his stats even more. 3 tight ends. Will Greer with the handoff. Gets a block. Hood plows forward and another flag. What's the flag on? Another face mask penalty. Move the chains. This time on Duke Dawson. Why not hand it off to Elijah Hood again? Give me another penalty, please. Breaks one. Another penalty. Wow, I'm not actually asking for these. And that's a face mask again. 1st and 10 on the 27. How about we just take a knee and end the game? Kind of tired of playing it. Okay. Will Greer takes a knee. And he ends it. Carolina 58. New England 42. Most likely if these guys meet in the regular season, it will not. It will nowhere near be that good. Will not be that high scoring, I hope not. I hope it stays to a low scoring affair. Big plays made by big players, made by really good players. 3 takeaways for the Pats, but 5 for the Panthers. Way too many takeaways in this game. We averaged 6.8 per carry, they did, or per play. They averaged 12. Brady, unfortunately, does not like to lose, but it is the preseason, so he's not going to be too torn up about it. Time to take a look at some stats. Brady went 21 for 23 for 331 and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Cam Newton went 20 for 30, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Brian Hoyer went 13 for 17, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Will Greer went 8 for 13, 104 yards. Cam Newton went for 274 yards. Running, Jordan Scarlett, 27 carries for 150 yards and a touchdown. Elijah Hood went for 8 carries and 50 yards and a touchdown. James White, 7 for 80 with 1 touchdown. Arma went 2 for 2, and Will Greer lost a yard on his first scramble. Receiving, Demarius Thomas, 10 receptions for 159 yards. Brandon Coleman had 8 receptions for 127. Des Bryant, 8 receptions for 142. N'Keal Harry, 5 receptions for 122. Greg Olsen went 5 for 58. That's crazy. Blocking, any sacks allowed. Taylor Moton allowed a sack, and Matt Paratus allowed a sack. Defensively, Eric Reed led both, it was a big tie for solo tackles. And assisted, though, Devin McCourty led both teams with 7, and with total with 11. Tackles for a loss, Joe McCoy had 2. Who had the most sacks? Brandon Chubb had a sack. Charles Tapper had a sack. Luke Kuechly had a sack. John Simon, so 3 sacks pretty much each. Any picks? 2 for Patrick Chung, 1 for Morris Claiborne, 1 for Stephon Gilmore. Forced fumbles, Luke Kuechly had 2, Tapper had 1, and Eric Reed had 1. And a recovery from Vernon Butler, Shaq Thompson, Gerald McCoy, and Eric Berry. 28 return yards for Eric Berry. And defense touchdowns from Morris Claiborne and Patrick Chung. So hopefully we don't get embarrassed like that in the regular season. And we have some upgrades. Des Bryant's going to take an upgrade too. So Kyle Allen, our quarterback. We're going to move him to a scrambler. Upgrade him a little bit. He's scheme fit now. Brian Burns, here we go. I'm going to upgrade his, probably his pass coverage, probably. That's what we're going to do. We're going to work on his pass coverage. There we go. He still has a lot of downs to play before he is good. Des Bryant is going to level up. He's physical, but I need route runners. And I guess we're just going to go ahead and work. Well, what does he need to work on? Anything needs to go up? Yep, route running. So Des, upgrade your route running. Can you get deep? Nope, medium though. That works. And we're going to go ahead and advance the week to the final game of the preseason, where we play the Steelers, and I have to cut. So final cut day, we have to cut or move 13 players to the practice squad. We move Kyle Allen to the practice squad. Not going to cut Brandon Chubb. Move Andre Smith to the practice squad. Move Terry Godwin to the practice squad. And we're going to look at it by position. So quarterbacks, Cam Newton, Will Greer. Halfbacks, Jordan Scarlett and Elijah Hood right now. Fullbacks, Alex Arma. Wide receivers, Des Bryant, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Chris Hogan, Jarius Wright, Darius Stewart, and DeAndrew White. Well, Jarius, I don't know what his contract is. I think I lose money. Yeah, we take a penalty of 1.54 if we cut him. Him and Chris Hogan are both bench wide receivers. I mean, let me look at Chris. He's got good route running. An 89 catching is very solid. Can I trade him? Let's trade him. Let's do that. Let's trade him for something that we want. Like running backs. I need a running back. Actually, I also need offensive linemen. So let's see. Running backs. Mike Davis, Bengals, Joe Mixon, Giovanni, Rodney, no. Shady TJ. I like TJ Yeldon. And they have Alfred Morris, Philip Lindsay, Royce Freeman, Devontae Booker, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, Andrew Johnson. Kareem Hunt's on 90? Jesus. Chris Thompson. I like Peyton Barber. I might try and go for Peyton Barber. Thought I'd give him a wide receiver, but they don't really need a wide receiver, though. Kalen Ballage from Bama. He's really good. kind of want to just find a team that has a bunch of running backs. Oh, these guys have Tevin Coleman. I just want to find a team with a bunch of running backs that I can trade for. Isaiah Crowell. That's not what I want. I want to abuse player card. 79 break tackle, 88 speed. Can he catch? 64 catching. Doug Martin would be cool, but he's 30 and he's only got 4,000 rushing yards. I mean, he's really struggled, dude. Darrell Henderson Jr. Is he a rookie? Yep. Can I trade for him? No. I don't want him. What if I give you my other wide receiver that I don't want? Jerry's right. Nope. Bills are interested in Chris Hogan. They don't want Jerry is right. But they'll take Chris Hogan. Okay, well, who are your running backs? LaShawn McCoy and TJ Yeldon? Well, how about TJ Yeldon? He's 25. He's from Bama. Good speed. Can catch. I want TJ. Give me TJ Yeldon. You can have him. Beautiful. Gets rid of 2 players that I don't want. Gives me another running back. How many more players do I have to cut? 10. Cut 10 more players. Good lord. Okay, halfbacks. Got 3. That means I don't want to move Jordan Scarlett to the practice squad. Does mean that I can cut Elijah Hood, though. Hold on to Jordan Scarlett and TJ Yeldon for now. I gotta hold on. Those are all my wide receivers right now. 3 of them are stars. So, that gives me 5. So, I mean, I don't know what to do. Tight ends, I have way too many. You're not wrong. Chris Manhertz, how old is he? 27, 26, 255. I can move Ian Thomas to the practice squad. But he's my 3rd, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Manhertz and Hakeem Valles. At tackle, we've got 2. Guard, we have 2. Center, we have 2. Right guard, we have 2. Right tackle, we have 2. Left end, we have 2. Right end, we have 3. Marquise Haynes is moving to the practice squad. Okay, DT, we have 2. Left outside linebacker, we have 3. Bruce Irvin is a star, but he's 31. I should probably trade him. Actually, that's what we're going to do. Bruce Irvin. What team wants him? The Browns want Bruce Irvin. Oh, what do you guys have? You guys aren't going to give me anything good. Except the valve isn't bad. You guys have Olivia Vernon. Sheldon, man, the Browns got real good real quick. Well, you can have Bruce Irvin for Greedy Williams. Wow, they just gave me their rookie. They just gave me their rookie corner. Okay, I'll take it. For a linebacker that I'm never going to use. Because I'm going to have Brian Burns and Brian Cox. Middle linebacker, I have 4, which I need 4. Actually, I only technically need 3. But that means I could move Jermaine Carter to the practice squad. Since he only has normal dev. Means Brandon Chubb will get more reps. Means I'm going to have to go edit some stuff in the depth chart. Mario Addison, Christian Miller. I guess Mario Addison, I might move him. He'll be my... I guess he's my first. I didn't know he was my first. I kind of need a new right outside linebacker. They just gave me freaking Greedy Williams, who has hidden talent. They don't even know what he's good at. Third, fourth, Greedy's not going to be bench. Ross Cockrell, if I cut him, let's try and trade him. Team that needs corners. Bills need corners. Any other teams need corner? The Giants. I believe it's a right outside linebacker that I need. Kareem Martin. Avery Moss. What about left? I'll move someone from left to right. Marcus Golden, who's 28. And Dominique Easley's 27. I would take Lorenzo Carter. Marcus Golden, you're 28. You have horrendous coverage, probably. It's your zone coverage. Yeah, horrendous. Lorenzo Carter, do you have better zone coverage? Yeah, much better. But, actually, I kind of want to go with Marcus Golden. But hold on, what other teams need corners? The Bills. Okay, let's take a look at your outside linebackers. I'm going to look at all their linebackers anyway. Matt Milano, Eli Harold, Tremaine Edmonds. They wouldn't trade him. Would they? No, he's their star middle linebacker. Why would they trade him? Let's try it. No. They're not going to give up their best corner. Eli Harold, I'm kind of tempted because he's 25, but he only has normal dev. Okay. So the Bills and then the Giants. Alec Ogletree, he's expensive. He's 27. He's decent in pass coverage. He has good play rec. He'd be a good outside linebacker to have, and he's a captain. He could be good for us. Maybe. I'll think about it. And then Kareem Martin, Avery Moss. I think I'm going to do that. I think I want to try and take Marcus Golden and Alec Ogletree. See if... Put your team over the salary cap accepted. Try making better offer. Okay, let's trade one of my other corners. I don't have a quarterback to give him. I don't have a right tackle to give him. I don't have a DT to give him. Don't have a center. About outside linebacker. Nope. Nope. Could try and trade Mario Addison because I'd be picking up two people. But Mario Addison's good. He does have a big cap hit though. Anyone else have big cap hits? And Ross Cockrell, Bené Benwickery. I mean, I'll send him JV and Elliott. Maybe. And Corn Elder. Can I put both of them on the practice squad? He's been in the league 2 years, so I can't put him. What about JV and Elliott? He's been in the league 3 years. I might have to cut both of them. But what about Kevon Seymour? In the league 3 years. I haven't used him. So, and I'm going to use Greedy Williams because he's freaking crazy fast. 93 speed. He's going to be a beast. He's going to be one of my starters. And I'm getting rid of Ross Cockrell. I mean, let's see if that works. It'll put me over the salary cap still. Okay, let's throw... Who can we throw? Who can we throw? Let's throw... I'm not going to throw Christian Miller because... Actually, I could. But I want to move him to the practice squad, and I want him to get more reps because he's a rookie. I want to see how good he can be. Mario Addison. I'm sorry, buddy. But you're also 31, so I'm going to get rid of you. And they will take it. We're going to take Marcus Golden and Alec Ogletree and get rid of 3 players while we're at it. They're both bench. Corn, you're gone. Javian, you're gone. I need to cut 3 more people, quote unquote. So Eric Reed and Colin Jones. Free safeties, I have way too many. Rashawn Golden, moving you to the practice squad. Lonnie Ballantyne. If it wasn't for the fact that I already had multiple good safeties, and yes, you're 26, and yes, Ron Parker's 32, but Ron Parker has better zone coverage than you do, and Trey Boston's also 27, and he's much better than both of them. So we're going to cut Lonnie. That makes it 12. Corner. I've got all the ones that I want, and I'm not moving anyone to the practice squad. I'm not moving Greedy Williams to the practice squad. He's going to be starting. Which means that I'm going to have to take one of my running backs or one of my players on the injury report and move them to IR. At least for now. For now, we're going to move Elijah Holyfield to the practice squad. Beautiful. And that's all 13. That works. That works. Alright. Time to move some players around that need to be moved around. QB, Cam Newton and Will Grier. Running backs, Christian McCaffrey, TJ Yeldon, and Jordan Scarlett. Jordan Scarlett's going to start over TJ right now. Alex Arma, wide receivers. 1, 2, I have only 5. Des Bryant, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Ardarius Stewart, Andrew White. Greg Olson, Brandon Coleman, and Ian Thomas are my 3 starting tight ends. Taylor Moton, Greg Little, Chance Warmack, Kofi Emeshia, Matt Paratus, Tyler Larson, Try Turner, Dejon Allen, Darrell Williams, Dennis Daly. Left end, Kawan Short and Vernon Butler. Right end, Joe McCoy and Charles Tapper. Dontari Poe and Woodrow Hamilton are my DTs. Brian Burns, Marcus Golden, and Brian Cox are my left outside linebackers, but we're moving Marcus Golden to right outside linebacker. Because he's going to fit over there. So Marcus Golden, welcome to the team. Middle linebacker, Luke Kuechly, Shaq Thompson, Alec Ogletree, Brandon Chubb. Right outside linebacker is Marcus Golden, and we're actually going to move... what's his coverage? His zone coverage is 60. I'll move you to right outside linebacker as well. Actually, we're going to keep you at middle, and we're going to move you to right. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see what you are considered. Eric Berry, Dante Jackson, James Bradbury, Morris Claiborne, Greedy Williams, Bené Benwickery, and Howard Wilson. Trey Boston, Ron Parker, Eric Reed, Colin Jones. Don't know why I need Colin Jones, but it's because I don't really want to take the penalty, and he's a captain, and I might as well use him. I mean, he has decent zone coverage, I guess. Decent tackling. He's not very strong. I mean, we'll replace him next year. I just don't know how many years are left on his contract, and I don't want to get rid of him. I guess he's a captain for a reason. Practice squad. Here you go. That's our practice squad. Hopefully no one gets snagged. I mean, our best is Rashawn Golden, who's a 67. I could move him to strong safety. Doesn't have any zone coverage, though, probably. Let's take a look at your coverage. Where's that? Jesus. All the way down here. Wow, you actually have really good zone coverage. Could move you to strong safety. Colin Jones. Let's trade you away. I don't want you. What team do I think is going to do the worst? Definitely the Dolphins. Give me a 7th round draft pick for him. Give me 2 7th rounds. Will they take that? No. Will they take 1? Wow, they don't even want him. Alright, well, looks like you're getting cut because I have no interest in you. I'll take the penalty. Now that means I can go to the practice squad and sign Rashawn Golden, who I can then move to strong safety. Stays at 67. Good. Alright, now time to move to the depth chart and move some players around. And then we'll hop into this last preseason game. And then I'm going to biggity bounce. And head to work. Because I start at 3, so hopefully we have time because it's already 1 o'clock. So we're going to try and get through this last game as quickly as possible. So Cam Newton, Will Greer. Jordan Scarlett's going to start over TJ right now. Just because Jordan has played better. Alex Arma. I have one more running. Oh, Christian's hurt. Excuse me. Alex Arma, Ian Thomas. Des Bryant. DJ Moore. Curtis Samuel. Ardarius Stewart. DeAndre White. I probably will need to sign another tight end or wide receiver at some point. Tight ends. Perfect. Left tackle's perfect. Left guard's perfect. Center. Beautiful. Right guard. Beautiful. Right tackle, beautiful. I like it. Left end, nice. Good. Good, I like it. Left outside linebacker. They keep messing me up with this. I don't want my right at left. I don't understand why they like to do that. Brian Burns. You were swapping with Christian Miller. Christian Miller. You are a right outside linebacker. How about we move Brian Cox, Christian Miller, and how about we move Brian Burns to starting left outside linebacker like I want him to be? And how about we move Marcus Golden to starting right outside linebacker like I want him to be? Christian Miller backing him up. And middle linebacker is going to be that. So how about I do... Ogletree's a 74 at outside linebacker. So he'll be my third. I might even... he's not going to be my starting sub, but he'll be a backup sub linebacker. Actually, that's what I want. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try him starting it right. Corners. Yeah, because we cut some people. Greedy Williams. Coming in number 5. Eric Berry, Dante Jackson, James Bradbury, Morris Claiborne, Greedy. Greedy's going to be... he's my 5th. I kind of want to move him up to 3rd, which is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to move him up to 3rd. His man coverage is pretty solid. Not as good as James Bradbury. Same thing with the press. But he's a rookie, and if after he plays 500 snaps, he'll be Gucci. That still leaves me with the 2 players that I want. Free safety, of course. Strong safety, of course. Kicker. Kick returner. DeAndre White. We're going to make Greedy Williams a kick and punt returner as well, because he has 93 speed. My punt returner is not Jordan Scarlett. It's going to be Greedy. And DeAndre White. Okay, long snapper's good. Beautiful. Third down back is going to be TJ Yeldon over Jordan Scarlett. Power back is going to be TJ Yeldon over Jordan Scarlett, but we're going to let Jordan Scarlett stay my starting running back for now, just to see how things go. Slot wide receiver, Greg Olson. Actually, we'll move... kind of want to put Dez in the slot, but he also plays much better out of the outside. Greg staying in the slot actually works for me, so we're going to stick with that. Rush left end is Brian Burns. Rush right end is not going to be Christian Miller anymore. It's going to be, what's his face? Marcus Golden. Why would Alex Ogletree? He only has 65 block shed. 72 finesse move, where Marcus Golden has 73, 82 play rec, 85 awareness, 79 tackling. Ogletree has 81, 88 hit power, Put Marcus Golden up there. Move Ogletree to back him up. Or actually, we'll have Ogletree start. Brian Burns needs to start at rushing because he's my starter and he needs to get as many reps as possible. Rush DT is Kawan Short, Joe McCoy, and Dontae Poe. Sub linebacker are those three. But we're going to move Alec Ogletree to be the third. My slot corner is going to be them, but it's also going to be Greedy Williams. He's going to get up there, and we're actually going to swap it around so that it's Greedy, Benet, and then Howard. And that's the practice squad. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. It's 1 o'clock. Actually, we're going to do the quick version of the game just to get through it. If I've already got gold on cover 6, I don't need to play it. We're going to go ahead and play this practice session. We're going to do the 20-minute thing for the last preseason game because, again, like I said, I don't plan on playing it all that much. It's the preseason. It doesn't really matter. I just want to avoid injuries, which is why I play every snap. So we're just going to simulate and play the key moments for a 20-minute experience, quote unquote. And then once we get to the regular season, we'll play one game per day. Oof, nice catch, DJ. That's a pick. Threw that right to him. Where's TJ? Rocking number 36.
Here we go.
Nice job, DJ. And since we already have the silver, might as well hit DJ on this one. Beautiful. Too easy. Move on to the game. Beautiful. Beautiful. We actually have to move Greedy Williams to be one of my focus players. And we can upgrade Greedy Williams and Dontae Jackson. I know that man-to-man, but slot helps you with man coverage, play rec, and tackling, which is something you need. Upgrade your awareness and your tackling. Beautiful. He hasn't played a single down. Dontae Jackson. Definitely going to upgrade his man-to-man. So he can become a much better man-to-man corner. Need to improve his zone coverage, though, soon. So next level for him is going to be zone. Let's go and hop right into them. Play the moments. We traded some players. I mean, you guys saw that. We made some big moves. Made some big trades. I thought about not trading Mario Addison at first. But then I decided, you know what? Long-term investment. I'm getting Greedy Williams out of it. And Des Bryant, 197 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 11 receptions throughout the preseason. Cameron Hayward racking up way too many tackles. So here we go. I mean, I know it's the preseason. Don't need to really do a whole bunch of stuff. Big third down. Let's go ahead and make the stop here. Again, like I said, it's the preseason. I don't want to skip it. But I also don't want to, not play it. Because I also want to see how the new players do. Quick pass. That's to number 10. I don't know who number 10 is on the Steelers. Ryan Switzer. I forgot he was on there. Defense needs help. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, defense. Okay, Eric Berry, nice catch from number 13. And a fumble. And Eric Berry scoops it up. Luke Kuechly with the hit stick. There we go. Nice job, Luke. Big first quarter drive. Let's get it. Let us get it. TJ Yeldon in the game. First carry for TJ Yeldon. And it's a first down. 13 yards for TJ. I will take it. Absolutely all day, every day. TJ Yeldon on his first carry. TJ trying to plow forward. Trying to screen here, 2nd and 6. Watch the curls. Watch the curls, ladies. With a stiff arm, hurdles over him and picks up a first down. Moves the chains. First pass, first catch, 11 yards. TJ Yeldon. He's killing it. Dropping back. That's Dez. Oh, with a juke. Dez Bryant for a first down. Nice job, Dez. Moving the chains in the gun once again. Newton in the gun. Scarlett to his right. Dropping back. Finding Dez one more time. And another juke. Juking out linebackers left and right after every catch. Dez Bryant is just too good. Jordan Scarlett in the backfield, in the gun, handoff to Scarlett. He had a $150 last week in the game where he had a touchdown on 150 yards and like 21 carries, I believe. If it wasn't 21, it was a ridiculous amount of carries. Yeldon in the backfield. You got to get this stop here, D. Here you go, Cam. Super Cam. Cam Newton. Super Cam Newton. And he's doing the diver. Super freaking Cam. Hold on. Show that replay one more time. Cam Newton just finessing it. He finessed it all the way to the end zone. Cam Newton, he's too good. There we go. That's the way to start off the preseason. Those are the things that we want to see in the regular season from Cam Newton. Hopefully we get some plays like that in the regular season. Plan on trying to cut them all together and make a big highlight tape. He's dumping that off. No, he's going deep. And that's a pick for Eric Reed. Too easy. The former 49er, Eric Reed, getting the pick. Will Greer in the game. In the gun, handoff, TJ Yeldon going left. He plows his way forward. TJ Yeldon down to the 34-yard line. And that moves the chains to give him the first down. And another third down here. Play action sprint halfback. They're going to blitz. Watch the blitz. There he is. Over through Brandon Coleman. 1 for 4 for Will Greer. Whoa, not good. Well, we're definitely not kicking it here in the preseason. We're definitely dropping. We're definitely getting sacked. It's Price with the sack. Starts the Steelers out at the 29-yard line. They score. And we're going to look to score here in the red zone. Dropping back. Firing for Brandon Coleman. Incomplete. 4th and 4. Curl flats is the play call. I'm going to be looking for Yeldon out of the backfield if they let me. Which they do very easily, plowing his way down to the 5. Yeldon, nicely done. Handoff, once again, going to be looking at Yeldon. Greer gets hit off the snap. Yeldon plowing. TJ Yeldon. Touchdown, too easy. TJ Yeldon, former Alabama running back. scoring, beasting, and feasting.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Line 54.
Will Greer in the gun, dropping back. He's looking, he's firing. Finds a wide open DeAndrew White, who picks up a first. And a beautiful pass. Nice job, DeAndrew. Will Greer drops back. He's looking. He's going to fire that one. Brandon Coleman just doesn't like to hold on to those aggressive catches. Unfortunately for him, he would have lots of nice catches if he held on to those. We're going to shift left. That O-line. He's going to throw it away. Will Greer under a lot of pressure there. Not much you can do. Pat's halfback screen. We're going to try TJ Yeldon. Dropping back. On the screen. Yeldon gets 2 blocks. Follows his blocker. Yeldon is going to the end zone. Touchdown. I wanted to say to the 1 yard line, but he was going all the way to the end zone. I thought he was going to get stopped, but he made it to the end zone. TJ Yeldon is too good. This Carolina Panthers team is killing it. Dropping back, Will Greer. He's going to put it deep. And he's going to way overthrow his man. Oh well. 9 for 22. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. 154 yards. Weren't able to get a big field goal. 58 yards. Let's drill it. Accurate kick from Graham Cano. Boom, down the middle. It's too easy. Gonna run a trap play here with Yeldon. Hopefully it doesn't get blown up. He should skip it. Get to the next level. Yeldon lowering his shoulder, plowing forward, down to the 16-yard line. Yeldon, 14 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown. TJ Yeldon's too good. Red zone alert. Here we go, curl flats. Dropping back. Quick pass. Yeldon with the catch. Helping out his quarterback. 11 for 25. And we got slants here. Will Greer. Dropping back. He's looking, firing. That's a catch. Greg Olsen. Too easy. This preseason has turned out to be really, really fun. I'm really glad I played it. Was able to get both episodes done today. I mean, I was going to try and play both full games, but I just kind of ran out of time due to all those trades and having to cut people and everything. I was going to try and do back-to-back, but... Oh, that's a missed tackle from the backup safety. Samuels, the running back, 10 carries, 32 yards. So they're going to go for it on 4th down. I'm going to use a Ron Parker because he's a big hitter. Oh, Kuechly in the game. Mason Rudolph, 11 for 22, 148. We'll go for it on 4th down again.
Ready? Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Scooped up by James Bradbury. And he tried to return it. No luck there.
We got this.
And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Carolina comes away 33-18. We'll go ahead and do the practice for week 1. But, I mean, there's literally nothing left. I mean, week 1 is coming up. So we're going to hop right into week 1. And that's going to do it. I mean, take a look at the stats from the CPU. Will Greer went 13 for 31, 186, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Cam Newton went 3 for 3, 37. No touchdowns, no picks. T.J. Yeldon, 20 for 99 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Samuels, 12 for 31 and 2 touchdowns. Cam Newton had that one carry for 29 yards and a touchdown. That was crazy. Well, let me view the highlights. Yeah, I want to watch that run one more time. Back in the first quarter. That was beautiful. That was a perfect run. That was me dropping back. This was a pass. This was a pass concept. And I was like, crap. I didn't see anything. I felt the pass rush. So I just said, screw it. We went up. The blocker, that's Chance Warmack doing Chance Warmack things. Getting up there right into Javon Hargrave to stop him. Cam Newton just seeing him and just going, oh, I'm going to go this way. Stopping him in his shoes. And just full sprinting all the way to the end zone. Cam Newton is just too good, and I'm really looking forward to having these kinds of plays. Now, his running animation is a little weird, because he doesn't really run like this. But look at how much taller he is than everyone else. He's just so tall. No, but that was just such a smooth quarterback run. I liked it. It was awesome. And I really hope we get plays like this in the regular season. So, that was awesome. Really going to want to see that more. But, again, let's take a look at receiving. Eli Rogers went 9 for 110, no touchdowns. T.J. Yeldon, 6 for 102 for 1 touchdown. Xavier Grimble, Deontay Johnson, who got hurt. Ryan Switzer. And we didn't really have many receivers that really did anything. Sacks allowed. Dennis Daly allowed a sack. Shaq Thompson led, and then Devin Bush from Michigan. He had 8. Shaq Thompson had 8 total assisted. Jordan Dangerfield, none of our players except Morris Claiborne. Total tackles with Devin Bush, Shaq Thompson with 8 total. Charles Tapper, Joe McCoy had 2 tackles for loss each. And sacks, Anthony Schicolo, Ejuan Price, Brian Burns had a sack, and Kawan Short had a sack as well. Kick return, nothing crazy. Punt return, nothing crazy. And that's going to do it. So let's go ahead and head out. Let's see how much time I have left. I got some time. So, let's go ahead and advance. Upgrade any players that need to be upgraded, which is a lot. Dennis Daly, who let up a sack. He's a right tackle, so we're going to give him pass protector. Alright, Brian Cox Jr. Everyone is going to have to need... we'll give him power rusher stuff. Beautiful. Will Greer. There we go. Charles Tapper is already a scheme fit, so we're just going to keep working on that one scheme fit trait. And Rashad Golden is a hybrid. We're going to keep him going like that. Alrighty. So after that, we went 4-0 in the preseason. That doesn't really mean anything. But here we go. We're playing the freaking Rams game 1. Time to get wrecked. So, I'm not going to lie. I've got really, high expectations. But I think we're probably going to just commit to 4 wins this year. Just in case. X Factor D-End, which is Aaron Donald. We need to commit to neutralizing Aaron Donald. So pretty much, we're going to have to bust it in game 1. And then Todd Gurley, we'll slow him down. I mean, I feel like Luke Kuechly is going to lock him up. So we're going to have to make sure that works. Hopefully they don't run too much on us. And then let's go ahead and start on our game plan. If there is anything, yes, we can play both. So we'll try and get gold for both. I forgot to put Greedy Williams. Oh well. So here we go. do this training, and then so that tomorrow morning, I can just hop right into the first game
All right, gentlemen, we made
of
way
the
too
season.
many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in. We've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here.
Ready?
Here we go. Skip it. So they want what, first downs or just catches? They just want catches. I got you for catches.
Set. Right there. Ready? Set. Ready? Ready?
I'm going for the gold.
Ready? 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 Set. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Beautiful. Got gold first try.
All right, gentlemen. You must have had
Let's
your
do the
hopes.
same with gaps.
Today was a great practice.
So the gap is going to be
Much more. If you guys consistently do that, we're gonna win a lot of ball games.
really important. It's all about stopping that run because Todd Gurley is going to absolutely wreck us if we don't wrap him up.
Ready? Look at it.
Luke Kuechly is going to be in charge of Todd. There you go. See, look, Luke Kuechly just killing the running back.
Set. Ready? Ready?
Our D line is one of the best.
Set. Ready? Ready?
We stopped him on fourth. Here we go. Let's keep it going.
Ready? Ready?
Alec Ogletree, nice job.
Set. Ready? Ready?
Nice job, Brian Burns, bringing him down.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Oh, big tackle. Dontari Poe.
Set. Set. Ready? Ready?
And we're almost done.
Ready?
One more.
Set. Ready? Look at it. Ready? 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 Here we go.
I told you, this D-line is crazy. This D-line is going to be the major factor that's going to slow down Todd Gurley. And that pass game is going to be the bigger, more important problem we're going to have to deal with. Because they do have very, very, very good receivers.
Ready?
Too easy. Alright, so that's going to do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're just going to take a look at the XP, see who's getting upgraded. The upgrades. Yes, we get to upgrade some players. A single one, and that's Greg Olsen goes to a 90. He's going to a 89. Vertical threat, Greg Olsen. He does go to a 90. He's a holy freaking upgrades. Jesus. He's a star. Greg Olsen, killing it. His blocking isn't all that crazy good. He can kind of pass block, which isn't bad. Greg Olsen is a beast. Anyway, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go into game one hoping for a win. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but we're going to bust it for a win, and hopefully it turns out to be a good game. I will catch you guys next time, and have a great day.